Do you want to do the Shabbat candle blessing? Like in a second? Yeah? Okay. Hey, Joby. How's it going? Thank you. I'm waiting on Molly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, are we ready? Okay. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Before we start, do y'all want to come up, Eleanor and Karen, do the Shabbat candle blessing? This is page 120.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
If y'all would join me for a reading on page 126. The top of the page, I begin with a prayer of gratitude. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics and no services, but I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us, and to bring that vision to life. And now on page 648, Shir Hadash. Chadodi on pages 138 and 139. We're going to do verses 1, 2, and 9, and then we'll stand and face the door.
Shabbat, Bohi Shalom, Ateret Balam, Gam Besimcha, Uvetzola, Toke Munei, Ansegula, Bohi Kala.
Standing for the Hatzi Kaddish. So we all want to face the Ark for the Barhu, or no, for the Hatzi Kaddish. For the Hatzi Kaddish. On page 144.
Yitkadosh meraba, Yam hadivrach rute, Yam nichmachute, Bechai kon uvion ekon, Uvkai tikobit Yisrael, Bagala, Uvizman karib, Vimeru, Amen. Yehi arbitrum habit nasse, vaietadar, vaietadei, vaietadal, shemede kodisha brihu, leila min kobikata, vishirata, tushbehata venekimata, damiram viveru amen.
And now page 146 for the Barkhout.
Lie, die, die, lie, die, 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 lie, die, die, lie, die, 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 lie, die, 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 lie, die, die, die.
Please be seated. And please join me for a reading on page 151. At the top of the page, as you taught Torah. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. And please now stand for the Shema and the Ve'ahavta on pages 152 through 154. read in the Ve'ahavta on the next page on 154.
Please join with me. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'kol levavecha v'kol nafshecha u'b'kol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher Anochi mitzavcha hayom alevavecha Vishinantam livanecha, vidibartam, bishivtecha bevitecha, uvletecha vaderek, uvishokbecha uvumecha, ukshartam leod ayadecha, vihayu letodafod benenecha, uktavtam al muzozot betecha, ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Please join me for a reading on page 159. The top of the page. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect. The song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. And now on page 160, the beautiful Hashkivenu.
So we will sing the first 3 lines and then down towards the indented part, towards the bottom.
Shalom,
And now join us on the next page on 161 for a reading, Give Us a Place to Rest. Give us a place to rest, Adonai, our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. And now, on the next page, the Yismechu.
This one's low B. To those who keep Shabbat by calling it a delight, will rejoice in your realm. Yismechu v'malekutecha, shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat, v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malekutecha, shomerei, shomerei, shomerei Shabbat, v'korei oneg Shabbat.
Please stand for the Adonai Sefetai Tiftach on page 164.
Eli,
Please be seated. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. So now it's time for our silent prayer, which of course is between pages 171 and 180. And if you have any private prayers, you should do that also. Now, if you would join me on page 180, the Ose Shalom.
Oh, say shalom bimromav. Hui hasi shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru, Yahase shalom, Yahase shalom, shalom aleinu v'yavo Yisrael. 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 Yahase shalom, Yahase shalom, shalom aleinu v'yavo Yisrael.
I have a few things that I wanted to say about the Torah portion this week. The Torah portion this week is Pinchas, which is near the end of Numbers. And funny enough, this is actually the portion following the portion I talked about last time I did services. So it's actually kind of an appropriate continuation. So we're at a part of the Torah where the Israelites are nearing their entrance to the Promised Land, and they have just gotten to the other side of a plague, and as well as a great deal of idol worship. So Pinchas, who is Aaron's grandson, as well as the son of the current high priest, actually ended the plague by killing these two people, Zimri and Cosbi, who were leaders who had rebelled against Moses. For doing this, Pinchas is greatly rewarded by God. He and his descendants are granted a pact of friendship with God, as well as a pact of priesthood lineage for all of his descendants. And the reward makes sense, right? His zealous defense of Moses' leadership directly defends the Israelite people and stops a deadly division in his camp, and ultimately protects the Israelites going forward. And it also ends a plague. Pinchas's zealotry, his zealous killing, reminds me of Moses' zealotry in the beginning of Exodus, when he similarly kills an enemy of his people. As a young man, after discovering the suffering of his fellow Hebrews, Moses kills a slave master he sees beating a Hebrew slave. However, Moses does not receive any rewards from God or from other Hebrews. Instead, the killing is the catalyst for his exit from Egypt. The day after killing the slave master, Moses sees two Hebrew slaves fighting and goes to break them up. One of the two slaves turns to Moses and says, "What, are you going to kill me like you killed that Egyptian?" And Moses declares, so the thing is known, right? The murder is known, and he flees to Midian, where he lives as a shepherd for the next 50 or 60 years. So the consequences are very different for these two zealous killings on behalf of the Israelite people. Whereas Pinchas is rewarded greatly, both within the camp and by God, Moses is forced to flee and live a humble life for many decades. So what is the difference between these two killings? They're both done in a righteous manner and for the same purpose, to protect the Hebrew people. Why does God reward the two acts so differently? I think at least one reason might be how the killings actually affect the people who have to live with them. When Moses righteously kills the Egyptian slave master, he might not have realized it, but his actions unjustly elevated him above his fellow Hebrews. This is part of the Hebrew slave's retort, as he basically says, "Have you given yourself the right to kill me too, in addition to the Egyptian?" Moses doesn't realize that unilaterally making a heavy decision like killing somebody without any real mandate from God or from other people does not actually help anything. Instead, Moses' actions created resentment and fear among the people that he claimed to be serving in that moment. In contrast, when Pinchas kills Zimri and Cosby, he is killing two people who are openly harming the Israelite community, and his actions ultimately promote peace. His actions did not create resentment or fear among the Israelites. Instead, it probably saved them by ending a source of rebellion in the camp. I think this dynamic is really interesting. I know that I've personally struggled with understanding the appropriate role of violence in the world. I don't think that any mature person sincerely ever desires to harm other people, but of course there are many forms of violence that we tolerate or even encourage in our everyday life and in society at large. And while some act of violence may be justifiable or even righteous, such as the young Moses' killing of a slave master, it may still have been the wrong thing to do, so to speak. So, like Pinchas, we also have to be very careful to reserve violence to instances where it is not only justified, but is also truly necessary. And I think that's part of the message of this dynamic, is just the extreme reservation and caution we have to take when dealing with violence in our lives or just in society. So, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. And now, the Misha Barak, right? On page 371. This week we're praying for the healing of Ann Zellnecker, Ed Ennis, Bill Bagby, Buddy Blackman, and Rabbi Boraz. Is there anyone else that you would like to pray for healing? Maggie.
Jack Freeman.
David Baker.
Ray Adams and Greg Wiggins.
And now the Elenu on page 586, and we'll rise as we open the ark. $586. Okay, and then page 598 for the Mourner's Kaddish. Do we rise for that too? Yeah. Oh, please rise for the Mourner's Kaddish. Oh, and read the names. Okay. Right here. Yeah. This week we remember Stanley J. Osborne, Jean Feinberg Marks, Harold Renaud, Raymond Hirsch, Max Keller, Albert Klein, Anne Marie Collodi, Cassius Fishbein, and Murray Muchnick. Is there anyone else who's praying for a loved one? Okay. Please rise for the Mourner's Kaddish on page 598.
Yitgadal, v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach hirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'yomechon, v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mivarach, le'olam u'almei almayla. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitba'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yithaleh, v'yithalal, shemei dekudisha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiram b'yama b'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabbanim shemaya, V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'imrumav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen.
You may be seated. Okay. And now I think we're ready for the reading of the announcements. So David, if you wouldn't mind coming up.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. We have a new feature coming where you are able to sponsor an oneg. It's the ability to celebrate a birthday or an anniversary, any special occasion, or even honor the memory of a loved one by sponsoring a Shabbat oneg for $40. You can do the sponsor. You can make the sponsor arrangements online through the members portal, the temple website, or by contacting the temple office. Also, I'd like each of you to consider signing up for one of the many temple committees. We are building and strengthening our committees right now and looking for members who would like to get involved. Please check your July bulletin to sign up. In addition, Rekefet is the software portal that we use for many things, and there is a member portal feature. And if you haven't already done so, please make sure you check the monthly bulletin for instructions on how to set up and use your Rekefet members portal. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, if you wouldn't mind rising for the Kiddush on page 123.
Would you like to lead it? Would you like to lead it with me?
Sure.
I'll leave it with you.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pari hagafen, amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kadsho, B'ahava uvratzon inkilanu, zikaron lemahaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom tehillah lemikra'e kodesh, zeker litziat Mitzrayim, ki kol olamim, v'shabbat kodecha, be'ahava uvratzon, hinkatanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
Now the motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. I always get myself in trouble. I put you before
Okay. And y'all may be seated. Okay.
All right.
Now please join us in our closing song, God Bless America, on page 680.
So we're actually going to do God Bless America on 680, in celebration of tomorrow. And we're going to do the first verse of America the Beautiful, which you can find on the next page right after. So please join me. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of rain, for purple mountains' majesties above the fruited plain. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Before we close, I want to thank you, Molly, for the great music, and Greg. I always love the way that you add the notes in the songs. I don't know what that's called, but I love that, and I think that's really great. We want to welcome people who are with us on Zoom: Carol Bergman Turner, Hi Math and Karen Singh, Mariah and James Osborne, and Liz and Randy Fry. And thank you all for coming out, and please join us at the Oneg. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.